Morning. Welcome to the 42020 channel. Well, 420 Monster Dean channel, and specifically this morning, the 42020 news broadcast live. And have we got some dirt to talk about this morning? Oh, these big YouTubers making millions. What's the matter with them? I don't get it. Well, one specifically, but yeah. Let me adjust this a little further here, folks. Yeah. Alright. And that's another thing. For everybody that's trying to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger, I had to get rid of the whole app. It just like it comes on while I'm live, and I just can't have it. I see one thumbs up, and there it is. Okay, that's weird. Hi. I suppose I should turn on the chat here, huh? It should be a busy one today. Let me see. Show. Okay. But yes, I'm waiting for a few people to drop in, and it's going to be an interactive chat. And I don't know if you haven't checked out or know about Faze Banks Alert and so forth. Go check it out on Drama Alert and come back so you can interact with the chat, because that's going to be the discussion of the day, nothing else. It's going to be the Faze Banks situation being framed by Team 10, specifically Jake Paul. So, yeah, if you haven't, take the time, go ahead, leave my chat, go check it out, go watch Drama Alert, check it all out, and get back to me. I'll be right back with you, timekeeper. Hold on, I gotta find my glasses, but... yeah, so the discussion of the day is gonna be I'm out of weed, too, so we're doing this like willy-nilly, but I ain't gonna stop, doing live feeds just because I ain't got no pot to smoke. I ain't got no garden, I ain't got no money right now, so... that's my predicament, but I don't need weed to do this. Good morning, Matt, everybody. Yeah, timekeeper, good morning, buddy. Like I said, anybody that hasn't checked out the, or know of the situation with my friend, hi, Strange Destiny. If you don't know of the situation with Faze Banks being framed by Jake Paul, one of the biggest YouTubers ever to come into YouTube, go check it out. Watch Drama Alert, come back, go see it on Twitter, and, join the discussion. Alright? Suppose I ought to put this over here before I sucks being on smoke. I know it does. I'm alright though. I'm alright. I'm going to plug this in over here before I lose the stream to no battery. Here we go. But yeah. So that's the situation anyway. I'd like to keep that, Does anybody have any thoughts about that? Have you seen what's going on? Wait, can you say that again on to find out what's up? Yeah. Faze Banks being framed by Team 10. Jake Paul. Go watch Drama Alert. Keemstar, you know what I'm saying? And come back and let me know your opinion on it. I find it hard to... wow. These are the biggest YouTubers in the history of YouTube, and you guys never heard of them? And you come to my channel. That's awesome, I guess. Yeah, go ahead. Go watch it now and come back, Strange Destiny. Maybe you can have an opinion on this. Good seeing you, Dust, by the way. Don't answer me. Go watch that and come back. I'll be here. It's all over social media. All over it. But yeah, when I've been accused of things I didn't do by my son's mother, and I didn't like it. I've even done time in jail because in America, you're not innocent until proven guilty. You go in jail until you can afford to bail yourself out and prove your innocence. That's how that rolls. So I sat in jail 80 days, being accused of domestic assault when it never happened. Even the kids that were there at the time, her daughter and my son, both said, to the cops, Ma's drunk and she's making this up. Don't matter, they just arrested me anyway. But yeah, so I know the feeling that Faze is going through, and a lot of people don't know it. Faze is from Lowell, Mass, okay? Faze is from Lowell, Mass, and I've had, back in the day, we had mutual friends. Evidently, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. I don't like to say what people's personal habits are on TV, but I used to bring a lot of weed to Lowell when we had a mutual friend. But yeah. Thanks, Timekeeper. I'll be getting some today. That's the least of my worries. It does suck, but it's like, really, no big deal at all. It's a blessing to have it, and it don't matter if I don't, really, you know. Might affect my mood a little or something, but I don't know. I'm grateful when I do have it, though. Right. Geez, I can't get these chats to stay up. If I miss something you said, you might have to say it twice if I didn't respond. Don't think I'm ignoring you. It's because these chats literally blink and then go back. Fade right out on me. And I can read pretty fast, but I can't read that fast. Not only that, like if somebody else's chats, like if you're saying something big, somebody else can punch in a K and it bleeps out the other one. So I can't, you know what I mean? So I don't know what I can do to correct that, but one question at a time, maybe, you know, I don't know. Interactive chat with me specifically, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to keep it on topic today, but kind of hard if nobody knows. I found it hard to believe you guys never heard. You never heard of Jake Paul, Irene, ever? Jake and Logan Paul, the biggest YouTubers ever? Like, oh, I could care let that different subject. Get off of me being out of weed. Okay, yeah, go watch Jake Paul and find out what's going on, then come back. That'd be helpful. Well, that's just it. I try to stay out of it too, but I like to report on it. And this is somebody I know. I know Rick Banks. I've done a lot of chilling in Lowell, Mass. And we got a lot of, well, we didn't like chill out, but we hanged, you know, we've chilled before, but we, back in the day before, I don't even know if he had a public YouTube channel at the time. I don't think he did. He might have had a personal one. But we have a mutual friend, let's put it this way. A couple mutual friends that I used to bring weed down from Maine. All right, well, go check it out. I mean, I got an hour. It's only going to take you 10 minutes to watch the last drama alert. But basically, the guy went out. You never heard of Team10? Wow. It's like a big, I don't know. There's two like main groups on YouTube as far as vloggers go. That's Team10 and the Faze group. And they're all both out in LA. And my buddy Faze Banks, please go subscribe to his channel. Went out and to the town, went out in a nightclub, and basically the guys from Team10, one member that he didn't even know was a member of Team10, got him, you know, kept buying him bottles and pouring drinks down his throat and stuff, and he's a partier, he's a young guy, and got him till he's blackout drunk, and then all of a sudden the next day in the news, Jake Paul's assistant has a bruise on her neck, and saying that Faze Banks gave it to her when he tried to put her in a headlock to give her a kiss. Yeah. But it's little things like, but what they ain't also telling you is that Faze Banks' girlfriend, Alyssa, used to go out with Jake Paul. And Jake Paul is insanely jealous about it. Okay? And he's out to frame him for it. So, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it strange, huh? Destiny? Ain't that nuts? I'm telling you, I know Mr. Banks, all right? Rick Banks. He's from Phase 10. And, well, not Phase 10, the Faze group. It is nuts. I agree. And you know, Jake Paul is famous. He's like one of the fastest growing YouTubers in the history of YouTube. He's growing faster than PewDiePie did. He's going for the record of getting 10 million subscribers in a record time. Okay. Hey, Swamp Man. But anyways, yeah. So he's going for that record. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, my friend Faze Banks is going out with his girlfriend Alyssa now. Alright, I gotta read that. A lot of times when it comes to stuff like this, if I don't have a solid fact and proof, I can't say it's true. No. Right, of course you can't. See, I couldn't even read that before it faded. So, it was true, not. And a lot of times, sadly, you got to think publicity stunt. It is a publicity stunt. But the thing is with Jake Paul right now, he literally thinks he's untouchable. He's got the God syndrome going on in his head, okay? And he thinks he can do no wrong. And who from Maine? I'm from Maine. No, nobody's from Maine. But anyways, he's from Massachusetts. If you're talking about Faze Banks, he's from Mass, Lowell, Mass. But yeah, now I just forgot everything I said. But a lot of times I think that's what I was going with. Is like, you know, what it is a jealous situation. Okay, my friend Faze Banks is going out with Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend. Okay, now she comes on and says, and you know, and this is a girl that's very truthful and very humble and whatnot. No shame in being from Maine. I'm talking about the situation, Swamp Man. But anyways, she comes on and says, you know, she used to go out with Jake Paul, and I can't read the chat when I'm like trying to end halfway through a sentence, so I'll forget what I'm saying. I'm that bad. But like, she comes on and says that, you know, she's going out with Banks. He's never been abusive ever in her life. This is a guy that can handle booze, don't black out, you know what I'm saying? They got him to the point where he's blacked out drunk. He actually thinks he was drugged, rupeed or whatever. It is a pissing contest. And I was just, the reason I'm so I was called out of the blue yesterday. I get a call from California, and I hear, you know, Dino, what's up? I'm like, who's this? And he says, it's Rick from Lowell. I go, okay. And come to find out, remember Rick from Lowell, but I had no idea it was the same dude that has a YouTube channel and is going crazy, because that's, you know what I'm saying? I knew he had a YouTube channel, but I didn't know it gotten this big. I just hadn't followed him for a while, because he's like a gaming type thing, and I don't game. I love to game, don't get me wrong, but I don't game. I don't even have a system, so why would I be watching a gaming channel when I can't play a game? But, so that's the case with that. So I didn't know I wasn't up to date with his channel either. And he told me the scenario, and I was like, holy shit, he just wanted somebody to talk to that weren't in his family, that weren't, you know what I'm saying, that weren't famous, looking for views or whatever, you know, and he just needed somebody to talk to that he remembered from back in the day, that ain't, you know, out for ulterior motives or whatever, you know. And I was surprised to call him. He's just looking for somebody to talk to, and I was happy to do it. Banks, call back anytime. Matter of fact, check in, Banks, and we'll put you live up on here, and we'll do this right. But yeah, thanks, Swamp Man. You're awesome, buddy. Everybody sub up to Swamp Man 422. But yeah, like I said, I've been framed by an ex-girlfriend, and well, she was my son's mother. She still is, obviously. But accusing me of domestic assault and all this stuff. And in America, you're not innocent until proven guilty. If you don't get the money, I sat in jail for 80 days before I could bail out. Okay. You're guilty until you can go to court and prove your innocence. And then when I went to court, of course, not only were charges dropped, what charges they tried to take were all found not guilty. So, yeah, so there's so much, you know, I mean, the justice system is the justice system, but very much justice in it. And, you know, I was on the headlines, you know what I'm saying, and in the news or whatever when it was you know, a story of aggravated assault or whatever, domestic violence and terrorism and all this shit. That made the headlines, but when you found all these charges are dropped and they find out that your girlfriend or the person just totally made up this situation, the papers and the news ain't interested in that shit. They're only interested in the dirt. But you think it'd be dirt, you know what I mean? I mean, I was almost, I had to, you know, they wouldn't give me my meds. I was in jail for 80 days. They wouldn't give me my meds. And I can't read that, Destiny. It's way too long, and it'll fade before it says it's gone. But that's another reason. I forget what I'm saying. But I was in jail. That's what I was saying. 80 days before I could even, you know, have the money to bail out. So you're fucked, you know what I'm saying? And they don't care about that. It's not the news. They don't care. They don't care that it's injustice. They don't care about wrongful imprisonment. They don't care about somebody's reputation being scarred for the rest of their life. You know? I've been waiting for them assholes at Drunk News Network to come up with that and say, oh, Dean exposed as a terroristic, domestic terrorism and all this shit. Yeah, right. Well, they won't. Maybe they did check into it and they found, oh, guess what? Found innocent and framed, so that didn't much news to them. But I don't know. Nothing against people that drank, but them drunks, ain't very bright. I find it kind of funny that they're going to the 420 community now. These are the people that put up videos bashing the 420 community, bashing anything about shoutouts, bashing this, bashing that on the Drunk News Network with this soda bottle 420 dude fucking bashing everybody, you know what I mean? Not just me, anybody in the 420 community. And now they're going over to my friend's channel and subbing up and saying, oh, it's great, it's great. They're a bunch of fakes. Fuck you, you drunks. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got no problem with partying, but they're a bunch of lying pricks. I mean, I could put up, I'm talking, so I really can't see the chats. You got to wait until I'm done, I guess. But maybe I can scroll back. I can do that. But I ain't talked about it a lot live. But that's what I was gonna say. Maybe they know that I did take screenshots. You know what I mean? I was working, not working, because the guy never paid. It was when I was beginning out my YouTube channel. I had one of my fans come on, or whatever you call it, subscribers. I hate to call it fans when I ain't famous, but sounds like I got a head swelling or something. But come on and say, you know, oh, what you do, I was known as the 420 weatherman at the time. He's like, oh, what you do would be perfect for the Drunk News Network. And I looked and they're recording different segments. And basically this guy's channel exists off of other people sending him videos. And it's all well and good. I thought it was fun, so I did it a couple times. Next thing you know, I don't know what had happened, why he got upset. Oh, there was this guy, Flat Earth, on there that I disagreed with. He tried to say the Boston bombings were a hoax. So I got arguing with him. Next thing I know, I get an email saying, you ain't welcome, don't even come in the comments, yada, 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 from Josh Leeds, actually, saying, you know, saying he wished my cancer would kill me, calling me fucking, you name it, herpes face, and fucking nobody likes me, and this, that, and the other thing. And I can't read that till I'm done, guys. But yeah, so that's all what that was. And maybe he knows I got the screenshots and can show all this, and will. You know what I mean? I'll do a video next if you want. But I got nothing to hide, no shame in my game. I did go on this channel and I did do that, but when, like I said, I could care less about them bashing me. But I just find it funny that the one guy that was doing a lot of bashing, as a matter of fact, every time he posts a video, my name's in his mouth. He reminds me of the fucking Shoot the Shit channel. He really does. But, if it ain't specifically using my name, he's using it, he's saying it without saying it, and me knowing what he's talking about me. You know, oh, we had this guy that used to be in our cast that caused nothing but trouble and caused blah, 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 blah. You know what? I did go after everybody in that fucking channel. I did go after everybody in that channel because they had this one guy that they wouldn't tell you who it was. His name was Kyle Hayes or something like that, and they wouldn't say who it was. He was bashing me, coming on my videos and fucking leaving comments and everything. And so I didn't know which one of them it was. I knew it was one of them. So to make sure I didn't leave anybody out, and I got to talk to Kyle Hayes and tell him what I thought, I treated them all the same. I went at every fucking one of them. Every one of them. Because I don't know. The YouTube way of things ain't my way of doing things. The YouTube way of doing things, I've been more of a hands-on guy. And, you know, you got a problem, knock on my fucking door. You know? But, yeah, so these keyboard warriors, so to speak, are fucking funny, you know? And, then to have the other guy that's in the channel, Big Dems, fucking... That's another reason why I don't have Messenger no more. No more Facebook Messenger. I don't even have the app. That's why you can't get in touch with me on it, anybody, no more. But, exactly. Keyboard bitches, timekeeper. You got it, bro. But I just get a kick out of this Drunk News Network channel, and specifically the Shane LY, the Shane LY experience, coming into my 420 community, the people that I love, giving them a shout out after he gets 20 subscribers, and then saying that they're all about the 420 community and how much they love it and shit, when all they do is make fun of it and bash it on the Drunk News Network. Watch this show. The first thing they do is they got this, the 420 bottle thing. He calls it the 420 soda bottle. He's got a little seedling planted in the 420 soda bottle, and he's fucking, you know what I mean, using that as like it's a talking thing or whatever, you know, yeah, so... And all he does is bash on me, bash on the 420 network, saying how we suck each other's dick and fucking all this crap. But yeah. And bashing on the cause create, not hate, too. Can you imagine that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, it's all right, Irene. You're probably lucky you don't, you know. But what do you just watch? Specifically small time people that you sub to? I'm wondering how you ever met anybody to sub. But right, right, exactly. I don't really care either, but there's a time you got to clear the air, Matt, you know. Personally, I could care less what people say, but when you're, in the public eye and opinions matter, I like to set the truth state. And I just know when I see this Faze Banks situation come up, I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know it was the same Rick Banks I knew. But when I got a call yesterday from him, thank you, buddy. When I got a call yesterday from him, and he was talking about it, I could relate because I've been in a similar situation on a smaller scale. When you're on a large scale like that, they could ruin this kid's life. And he's got a good, you know what I mean? All because he's going out with Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend. He's jealous of it. It's what it bubbles down to. Yeah, yeah, exactly. No more. Yeah, I had, see, my son was keeping in touch with me. Okay? If I'm missing chats, I'm sorry. I cannot keep up with them. All right? But I'm trying to get out what I'm trying to say, and I can't interact and do that both. But maybe we can, stop and start that afterwards. But anyways, I had my son getting in touch with me through Facebook Messenger. All right. Thanks, buddy. But through Facebook Messenger, okay. Then all of a sudden, I had the friggin' asshole, which I didn't have a problem with him at the time. Big Dems, Takedown Man's ex-partner. They've had their go watch the Takedown Man's things about Big Dems. You'll see what I'm talking about, okay? But he was trying to get in touch with me over Facebook Messenger, all right? Well, I used to talk to my son through that way, all right? We ain't supposed to have contact. His mother didn't. We ain't supposed to have contact with his mother. So my son would get on my Facebook page and call me through Facebook Messenger, all right? So now all of a sudden, he's getting some guy fucking sending me a bunch of hate and stuff, and he goes to his mother and shows him it. And she tells the fucking prick, tells him, I got the screenshots, tells him, this is not Dean, you're talking to his son. I don't fucking believe you, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And my son's 9 years old. His mother has no idea. I don't even know if she knows I got a YouTube channel. I know my son does, but she's another thing. Yeah, so, I just had to kill an ant. But, yeah, so fucking, I had him attacking me and, I don't care about attacking me, but, saying a bunch of bullshit on Facebook Messenger. And, so that's why I got rid of that, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, he's saying a bunch of things that a 9-year-old shouldn't hear, all right? And, it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to give him my personal phone number, but I ain't hard to reach, I give him my Gmail, contact me. The guy from the Drunk News Channel had no problem fucking reaching me, through Gmail when he wanted to. So, but Big Dems is a piece of shit. I always thought he was a good guy. When you go after a fucking person's kid, I was faced with homeless, so I looked up survival like filter and water. Oh yeah, but I'm sorry, that's kind of off subject, Irene. I couldn't see it all. Good morning, Making Clouds. Glad to have you here, bud. But yeah, so when I got a call from Mr. Banks yesterday, stating, asking me to check out the news and ask me my opinion of it, I was like, yeah, right. I was like, I could relate, in other words, you know what I'm saying? People, YouTube drama is YouTube drama. I think, there's people in here, in the chats right now, that I don't like to give names because I don't like to start people up, start shit up again for anybody, especially when it's calming down. But they can relate to the fact that YouTube drama is YouTube drama. And there's not two sides to every story. There's three, okay? There's their side, your side, and the truth's in the middle, okay? That's what people got to realize, all right? Make your own opinions of people. Treat people how they treat you. Judge people how they've treated you. Judge them by that, not by other people's experience. You can if you want, but it's a good idea not to, Yeah, exactly. Sometimes force it. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, specifically. Yeah, exactly, Mud Flaps. And, oh, by the way, we got another mutual friend, Mud Flaps. The Green 420. We did a collab the other day out here. He's known you for a minute, he said. That's okay, Irene. I just couldn't see it. It's going too fast, darling. I can't, like I said, when I'm talking, I got to get out what I'm saying. I can't stop to read and come back because I'll literally forget what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is a good guy. He is a good guy. Yeah. He, hell of a gardener too. There is. Pawpaw Dabs. Hey, welcome. Yeah, well, that's pretty much the subject. I just wanted, if you wanted to talk about that subject. I mean, why would this guy, Jake Paul, when he's famous, want to frame Faze Banks? I can tell you why. Because Faze Banks is going out with his girlfriend Alyssa now. So that's what that is. I'm surprised he did it knowing the dirt that Alyssa's got on him. It ain't very wise. That man's abused her. But yeah, I could relate to the guy's dilemma. Anyway. Yeah. I'm working on getting some right now, actually. I'm out for the time being. But that, it kind of just reminded me of the, everybody kind of relates things to their own, experiences, and that kind of touched a nerve with me because I've literally done time in jail for things I never did, just for somebody being able to make a phone call and say, oh, he did this. No proof, no nothing. Just make a statement. And I was facing 3 Class D felonies for doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. And they all got dropped, thank God. But you don't get the money back for the lawyer. You don't get the 80 days back you spent in jail. You don't get none of that back. Yeah, everyone have a toke for Dean. That's great. Sometimes, Irene, but yeah, what I was doing is, like, I lose track of my focus real easy. You see what I'm saying? So when I was trying to get something out, like I said, I'd have to scroll back. And not only that, what you ain't getting is, like, these they ain't staying up. The chats are not just staying up. They come on and then they disappear. So, yeah. So that's another, even if I'm concentrating on nothing but the chats and trying to read it, by the time I get halfway through a sentence, it's disappeared on me. I don't know, I got to get into settings and fix that or something, but I've tried and it just fades out. Like, I care what the picture looks like. I'm trying to interact with the chat, you know what I'm saying, and I can't because it keeps fading out, And, like, it'll only show one at a time, so, like, you could have a big, long saying going on, and I could go be trying to read it, and somebody else could put a smiley face in, and yours disappears, and I see the smiley face. It's like, you know what I mean? You can't, yeah. I thought you were hauling fire. Right? Yeah. I usually smoking fire, Pawpaw. Usually smoking fire. But, a tolerance break never hurt anybody either. I had weed yesterday, but yeah. Woo! Way to go. Fucking right. What happens if I touch the screen? Nothing. It stays. Don't come back. It don't come back up until I get another chat come up. That's what I'm saying. You got manager position. Do a short live sometime on your phone, and you'll see what I'm going through. You can even do it private if you want. Yeah. Well, the problem is I got to get a different internet service before I can do any Google Hangouts and have anybody in the panel, because me and Crims have tried it, and it just fades right off. It won't handle it. People don't realize that the phone I'm on literally provides me with my internet signal. I use an internet signal, my data, or I use it like on my laptop for an internet Wi-Fi hotspot. And of course, when you buy it from Verizon, they say it'll handle everything. And when you try it, of course it don't. But yeah. And being in I'm only here temporarily. Matter of fact, I got to get another, winter's coming. You don't want to be in an RV in Maine in the winter. You just don't. I couldn't afford to heat it. It would cost me $20 a day, per day. American, you know what I'm saying? And I'd probably still be running out of propane in the middle of the night. It's not my RV. The people don't want to put time skirting underneath of it or anything like that. They don't want to put a roof above it. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is right here. Because they see it. They literally, let the snow bound up on it, and it started leaking and caving in the roof and whatnot. So yeah, I braced it up with that and put a tarp up there to cover it and shit. But yeah, I'm getting an apartment before it gets cold. This is fine in the summer, but... Yeah, right. Thanks, Papa. I'll be down south where you are, buddy. And that's another thing, too. I got my pets, you know what I mean? It's hard to relocate when you got pets. It ain't hard, but it's hard to find a place that'll let you, you know what I mean? But, yeah. And plus, I can't keep them both inside. That's another situation. See? Like, I just had 3 disappear because one smiley face popped up. No problem. It's nobody's fault, but... I can't see. I've been waiting for you to talk to me on Hangouts. I want to show. I know what I'm... Okay. Well. Hi, CV. CV Baker, everybody. But, yeah, have you ever been on anybody's panel at all, Irene? Yeah, you can start it any time you want. You don't need me on here. You can do it on your phone and come up and you'll be able to see how the chat interacts and so forth. Like I said, I can't go and do a Google Hangouts live stream until I get a different internet service. I can't do it. It will not handle it. So as far as Google Hangouts and people on my panel go, it's just not happening until I ain't getting paid by YouTube until I can afford real internet service. And I ain't even got a permanent place to order real internet service at. I've tried. They ain't going to come in here and install a telephone pole to have real internet service hooked up to a camper that I'm going to be leaving in a month. You know, they just won't do it. It's not my camper, Irene. I mean, Strange Destiny. It's not my camper. I can't install anything. I do not own this. They ain't going to do it. So, no, the only option I got is boogie. Get the fuck out of Dallas before snow flies. No ands, ifs, ands, or buts. I ain't going to be here this one. If I have to put my cats and give them up and put them in the animal house, I got to take care of me. I mean, it'll break my heart. I don't even want to think about it, but I can't live in squalor and freeze to death out here and, you know. Go ahead. Yeah, well, if you do it on your own in your channel, you can send me the link and I can come up on my phone, but my internet service will just not handle it, Irene. All on phone data, Verizon phone data. Yeah, well, that's what I said. You go on your channel, start it up on your channel, you send me the link. There's all kinds. As a matter of fact, if you'd go on to watch that video that I sent you the link to about Google Hangouts, that's it right there. Good tutorial. When I was living in Anson before I came here, I had free Wi-Fi there, and I mean it was like like 120 something megabytes per second, not kilobytes, megabytes per second. I could run like 4 things at once, and this was all off in the house down the street. But the guy was using a Linksys router that was like predetermined time. Irene, what to do these? I can't, like I said, I can't do a predetermined time. I can't give you a predetermined time that I'm going to have internet service. And so I said, as far as Google Hangouts live streams go, they're non-existent until I move and get real internet. That's all I can do. Right now it's these. And videos, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you know what we make here on YouTube? Nothing. I got a video right now that's going on 25,000 views and made me $1.29. And you can't even collect that until you get over $100 worth of something. Well, they can't even be kept together. They got to be fixed, Strange Destiny. That's another problem. I don't have the money to get them fixed. They're killing each other. They got to be separated. I cannot even let them in the same room. They will literally kill each other. They'll fight to the death. They fight to the death, trying to fight each other through the death underneath the door when I got them separated. So, yeah, I'm pulling my hair out trying to think of options. But what do? I mean, I make $700 a month, 4's rent, at least $300 to live off them. $80 goes into there, so now I'm down to $220. Now I got to eat, okay? And I ain't even mentioned smoking weed. You know, it's just impossible. I can't. I can buy the supplies and whatnot, you know what I mean? But even, that's another thing, you know. Truth, hey buddy. Even when I get a vet to work with me, which none of them work with you unless you got $80 just to walk through the door for each animal. I don't have a ride. If they were giving me free giving me free veterinary service, I don't have anybody that would give me a ride. Nor do I have anybody. I'm self-sufficient. I don't have I don't like to explain my whole personal life live on air, but yeah. What'd that say? I'm sorry, like I was just saying to these guys, if I can't read your chats because it disappears in like an eighth of a second. Yeah. Hard to live on a fixed budget, exactly. You know, I've been wanting to move down to Florida, and I've had a couple opportunities. Northwest, you said? Northwest, yeah. Thanks, Ian. I know you hear me, hon. You ain't no rich lady either. It's just like, you know, I know you would, Strange Destiny. I know, and I love them. They're my kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting down to 40 degrees at night here. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon I can't leave Wheezy out all night. I mean, that's what he prefers to be. He comes in, eats, and the second he's done eating, he don't even want to sleep in here. He's out because his brother's harassing him. You know what I mean? But he don't feel comfortable. Last night he came in and slept with me because it was raining out. But he was so scared, you know what I mean, of fighting that he didn't even want to get on the floor. Yeah, I hear you. Car repairs. Oh, God, I can't even afford a car. I can't even afford my reinstatement fee to be eligible to drive a car. I ain't even under suspension no more. Just got to pay the reinstatement fee. It's only about $60. $60 is like... But after I pay bills, I'm lucky to have $80 to my name. That's $20 a week for everything else you fucking need. Everything. Cigarettes, weed, anything else. Anything. No, I don't want you, Destiny. No. You got to take care of you. I will get these animals straightened out. I'm too proud to let people help me like that anyway. Maybe we could think of something else. If you could check into like how I go about, like there is subsidized animal veterinary care for people that are broke in the main area. But like, I have no idea how to do it. I think you go find a vet and then you go to them and I don't know. It used to be done a different way. Now everything changes. And then, like I said, if I found a vet that'll do it for free, then after I make the appointment, I got to find somebody that'll give me a ride, you know? I don't have 10 million friends that are just coming over every day. Hey, what's up, Crimson? So, yeah, it's a dilemma. It's really a dilemma. And you know, I would have moved already if it weren't for my cats. I would have moved. I wouldn't have been here. I love camping out in the summer, but I mean, right now I got no running water. I go over to the house over here. That's where I go. That's where the bathroom is. That's where the shower is. There's no running water hooked up to this. None. Okay? I can hook it up, but they don't want me to. So I go over there to use their shower, their bathroom, and I'm not the type. I'm just not. I've never been the type to ask anybody else for anything, or even if they were willing to give it to me to take it. I'm too damn proud. And if I can't do it on my own, I don't do it. You know, I just don't. What I can't get done on my own, I go without. There's been days that I've gone 4 or 5 days without eating a thing. I mean, I've heard people bitching about eating peanut butter. They're lucky they had peanut butter to eat. I mean, it's that bad. Try living on $740 a month. $740. And what gets me about that situation is, I was working as a forklift driver. I had a license and everything. That's another psycho. Me too. She keeps saying she sent me a Gmail. She didn't. But now I just forgot what I was saying. Totally. But yeah, what the fuck was I saying? I don't know. I forgot all about what I was saying. Can't remember a fucking thing. But Jesus, that's gonna bug the fuck out of me. I hate things having. It's almost. I want to call it the fucking tip of your tongue syndrome. Thank you, buddy. Yes, thank you. when I was, I'd get an SSI because I was forced out of work. I'm a hemophiliac, okay, which is a bleeder, all right? I'm driving a forklift, and I'm driving a forklift. I can't even look at the chat when I'm trying to spit something out, but I'm driving a forklift, and all of a sudden one day, you know what I'm saying, I get called into the office, and it's like, why did you know, I got a physical done, and it was done by my hematologist, which is my regular doctor. So, I look at, I'm going to hide them chats for a while, but, I'm driving my forklift, I'm at work, okay, I'm making like $15, $20 an hour, and this is in the 90s, all right, not bad, and, all of a sudden I get called into the office. They're asking me why I got a physical done by a hematologist, which is a blood doctor. And I said, because that's my doctor. Well, why? Well, they found out that I'm a hemophiliac, a bleeder. And they said, well, now you lied to us because you didn't say that on your application. I said, it says on the application, do you have any diseases which stop you from performing your duties? Has this stopped me from performing my duties? No. What it boils down to is my blood don't coagulate, all right? The medicine's called Factor 9. And when I have to take it, I have to take anywhere from 9 to 12,000 units per shot, okay? It's intravenous, which means by the vein, you got to put it in, IV, and it's $3 per unit, 1 unit. So minimum amount I got to take is 9,000, okay? So 9, 18, 24? Something like that. I ain't good at math. Just for 1 shot. And sometimes that's the minimum amount. Sometimes I need 12,000, units per shot, and sometimes I need that 3 times a day. So what it boils down to is they said workman's comp insurance can't afford that. I'm too much of a workman's comp insurance risk. They can't afford to keep me employed. Okay? So I said, all right, I need that in writing. I go and I get my disability, hands down, no problem. But now I'm stuck at $740 a month. I used to make that in a week. Why not let me work? You know what I'm saying? And then they give me main care anyway, and then the state ends up paying for my fucking meds anyhow. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy. So I try to do this to make extra money. Of course, I'm making none. I'm actually spending money doing this. Internet service, extra internet, I don't need this much data, but I get it, and then it ain't, just expenses, YouTube expenses, but it's a hobby. It keeps me from going insane because I've worked my whole life, and when I can't work, I go fucking nuts, you know what I mean? I used to be able to deal weed. I'll tell you the truth. I dealt weed from the fucking time I was 13 years old. I got kicked out of public school for fucking selling weed when I was a freshman, for Christ's sakes, and that was how I made money, and I made good money. And there's nothing wrong with it, and it was illegal, but now if you want to get into trading something, it's all big drugs, and I ain't going to hurt anybody. Weed was harmless, and I sold the fuck out of that stuff. And I was one of the biggest advocates to get illegal. Now I'm kicking myself in the ass. I put myself right out of business, in a sense, But I'm going to turn back the chat back on. I can answer your questions. You got any? I got to do that every now and then, I guess. It might be an idea. Come back. There we go. There we go. Team 10. Team 10. Jake Paul's Team 10. You have a lawyer involved with your car crash? That's good. I'm glad you got one. Whoop. See, I couldn't read Irene's there. I'm sorry. This chat's messed up. I sold everything I owned the last 2 years to live with my $2. Yeah, see, everybody's in one. I know. Everybody's having it tough. And I'll tell you what, people bitch about the Democrats. I didn't have this much trouble when Clinton was in office. I didn't. I didn't even have this much trouble when Obama was in office. I didn't. When Bush was in office, the cost of living. My mother always taught me years ago that Republicans make the rich richer and the poor poorer, and that's been in my experience in my 52 years. She nailed it. She fucking nailed it. You could say all you want about Trump being a good businessman and yada yada. He's for the rich. I know, that's terrible. That's terrible, But, yeah. But I do all right. Now, that's one good thing. I can't sell weed anymore, but I can grow it legally, and I can keep all the proceeds of growing it. You're limited to a certain amount. I think Oh, I know the exact amount, but it's not coming to the top of my head. But it don't. There's no cap. Like if you get 6 plants, no matter what you get off them 6 plants, you can keep it, no matter how much it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, every time I go this, it tries to report something. Hold up, hold up. Okay, I can scroll back. You know Trump bought his way into office, right? Yeah, I do. He was picking, I know. I know, buddy. Timekeeper at 4. A friend almost killed me because he can't drive and hit a telephone pole at 90. Yep, I know it. They are. I hate all politicians. Well, hate's a strong word, but I don't like politicians at all. He sucks big cock. Whoop, whoop. With that, Swamp Man. I couldn't get anything here in Canada when I got wiped out. I believe it. I believe it. And you know what? That's funny. Is around the world, Canadians are known to have the best health care there is. And it probably is. Yeah, I know. Whoop whoop. That's a juggalo thing. A lot of people don't realize. In case you don't, I like Insane Clown Posse. I do. I think Obama is a deviant homosexual. Got blackmailed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got blackmailed by the deep state and higher ups, and he had to act and be their president. I don't know. I had to get a lawyer because I couldn't get a job and I was finding my mind. Surgeries, most feeling the right of my... Wow, it sucks. No problem, Swamp Man. Yeah. Yeah. This is, some of my older folks don't know, what means, But yeah, it means it's relevant to ICP, the band, Insane Clown Posse. They're a good band. I really enjoy it. They were wrestlers, and I enjoy a lot of their shit. They're funny as hell. And they're all white, too. It's another thing that's amazing. They're amazing rappers, amazing performers. Sick little bastards. Sick little bastards, God bless them. But I don't think they really are that way. I think that's just some more for show, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Throw shit, see? Oh, throw shit. Yeah, I love ICP. I ain't, into it, as much as Swamp Man and a lot of other people. I'm not, But I like the music. I really do. Rocky Maivia is a good tune. That's the first one that comes off the top of my head. I'm glad she's still here too. You kidding me? Wow, 47 minutes already. Cool. But yeah, if you guys, I suggest anybody that's been on here, you want a good news, go to Drama Alert with Keemstar. Killer Keemstar. He speaks the truth. I've had a few opportunities to talk to him in the past. I had a Lawyer Destiny, but was written improperly and had to get rewritten. Oh boy. Rewritten? What's rewritten? Come back, chat. Had a Lawyer Destiny, but the law was written improperly. Oh! I got screwed over bad. I was 24 then. Now I'm over 50. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I know what rewritten is now. Just you. Just you, Irene. You love Keemstar? I never know of a single person he talks about. Drama Alert was one of the only channels with over 1 million subs that I would sub. Well, yeah, he'll tell you about them other channels that are very good. If you want to know the truth, Keemstar will tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll tell you he ain't sure. He don't report bullshit. I think the only reason I'm doing so good with my wife is a kid. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. You hear the traffic get loud, it's because I opened the window, let a little air in here. It's a little stuffy. The old 420 Monster World Headquarters. Temporary World Headquarters. I love this place here in the summer. I really do. It's awesome. Like I said, I got the bathroom and the shower right there in the house. I can go in and use any time I want. I got the key to the house, so it's no problem. But either that or they hide it or there's always somebody home, whatever. But in the wintertime, ain't feasible. Because it runs off in propane gas, and the furnace works good here, but it just wouldn't be able to keep up. These things aren't made. They ain't insulated. These campers aren't made for Maine winters. And not only that, once the snow hit it, I'd be wearing the roof on my lap. As you can see. Yeah, okay. I mean, I just needed a place quick, and this is available. And I couldn't find a place quick with my cats too that would just let me in willy-nilly. And this is the lady I got my cats from, and they know the yard, so it was actually a blessing at the time. But now I gotta go in. They got subsidized rents, which is a third of your income, whatever your income may be, and that's affordable and they're nice. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what I gotta look into. But I've had this taking a lot of my time. I gotta take a break and get on my shit, I guess. You're back? Okay. Oh, you must have refreshed your page. We didn't even know you left, Irene. You didn't even have to tell us. Yeah, bud. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Yep. Ceiling caving in. I got it on a car jack, jacking it up, jacking this beam up. There's a car jack on the floor. Floor jack, you know what I mean? You roll under. Yeah. I got a top. I had to fix it because it's got a, see, this here is all a double bump out. And that's the bump out right there. It slides out, and they left it out during the winter. And this ain't got a roof over the camper at all. It's a fifth wheel RV. And the lazy bastard, she's got the kids in there. Never even came out and unshoveled the fucking roof for her. And so, yeah. Or just moved the fucking bump out in and closed the camper up. They just left it, So the snow bumps up on there. Now it's fucking rotted. The water's gone from there, where it's come in, and rotted clear down to the other end of the trailer. Yeah, I don't even know if it's going to be salvageable. I keep trying to touch it to get the chat. Every time I do that, you'll see that's because the chat disappears. I literally got to go in the thing that says chat and hit show, and then it flashes for 2 more seconds. Pocket camper in Tennessee and live in it. No snow there. Good idea. Yeah, well, they're nice to live in, but if you're going to be in Maine or any place with this snow, you got to have a permanent roof over it, or like a drive under roof, or park it in the garage. They will not handle the weight of the snow. If they ain't been ruined before, they'll handle the rain no problem, but they're not made for weight. They will not take weight. And if you're gonna lug them down the street, tow them, you can't put a roof on it. That's why you gotta have your own property, or park them in a place that's got property that you can slide under a canopy roof with. You know what I'm saying? That's what most people that are living in them around here do. They build a canopy roof, and Jojo, what happened? Oh boy, you might want to go back to the beginning, Joe. I can't explain it. Welcome though, Big Weed. Hold up. I actually was a really close friend in me who's a big weed advocate and make stuff for medical patients. Awesome. I might. Is she in Maine? New England? Mass? I might have heard of her otherwise, but I didn't even know. Shows you how much I follow him. I don't follow him either. I didn't even know that Faze Banks was my friend Rick Banks that I knew from Mass. I didn't know. Until he called me yesterday when all this shit was going on and needed somebody to talk to. And he ain't the type that wants to talk to people. I need somebody to talk to. He's like, kind of like at the attitude, that's girl stuff. I don't need to talk. Man handles it, and we go on, Jenny Plum. Is she from here? I never heard the name. Even if she is, I guess I've never heard the name, unfortunately. That's awesome. I like what she does, though. Yeah, you might notice in some of my older videos when I used to edit in the roof caving in and shit, that was kind of like a spoof takeoff of what was going on with this camper. The people in Maine that knew, they'd come over, you know what I mean? They knew what I was getting at. I'd say Kim Jong-un was bombing, you know what I mean? It showed the dust falling down. I'll do it again sometimes. I don't even know which video I did it on. Several. I don't remember the titles. I got over 300 videos and I can't remember the titles of hardly any of them. She lives in Camden. No shit. Jenny Plum. I know Camden. Well, I know where it is. Huh. That's awesome. Well, anything I can do to advertise a channel, Let me know. I'd be glad to give her some free airtime. I like what she's doing. She's helping medicinal marijuana patients. That's what I'm all about. Yeah. Oh, she made a calendar. I got you. Weed / retro calendar. I don't know what that would mean, but pinup style. Okay, cool. Nice, nice. Vinny, hi, buddy. Hi, Vinny G. Yeah, yeah. Welcome. My friend Vinny G's over in Australia, if you guys are not familiar with him. People that don't know him here probably know him on my friend Jackie 420's channel. She doesn't do YouTube. She's on Facebook. Oh, she makes her own brownies and stuff. Oh, okay. But yeah, sub up to Vinny G if you don't know him. Real good guy. I've been meaning to go over and shoot the shit with you a couple times, Vinny, but I haven't seen you. You know, well, notifications are. I swear to God, YouTube or Google, whatever you want to call it, can only give you like 5 or 6 notifications, 5 or 6 channel notifications at a time. Thank you, bro. I try to be, but so yeah, I reckon, you know, they don't give you notifications on everybody you hit the bell on at all. Yeah, well, we're up there, you know what I'm saying? I'm 52, so yeah, we tend to either learn or stay stupid by this age, then, right? A lot of times I don't get it, though. I just realized, you know, from a couple weeks ago that it's Vinny G, not Viney, because Vinny here is spelled V-I-N-N-I-E, or definitely with 2 N's, V-I-N-N-Y. Viney is V-I-N-Y, but I don't know if that's a Australian type way of spelling things or not. Awesome, yeah, because if I don't recognize somebody in here, you know what I'm saying, I'll tell you, I won't suggest them. Usually, I do get a few. Every now and then, the Drunk News Network assholes will come in. I'm ready for it, Vinny. I get a kick out of them fucking assholes over there trying to peddle up fucking subs, though, after they fucking bash the 420 community into the ground on their channel. Not that it'll do much good. Nobody watches them, but... What's deep? A shovel? A hole? Vinny's a got great humor. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, yeah. I like the music I found for the intro I did, the promo to this. Mammoth vaginas. Very deep, I imagine. But you know what I said, Vinny? I always find the bottom. I just can't feel the sides. Might be deep. I find the bottom, though. I just can't feel the sides all the time. Vinny, you could get me in trouble. Sorry, JoJo. Sorry. We ever get too lewd for you ladies, just tell me and I'll tame it down a little bit. Anytime, seriously. Last thing I want to do is run somebody off. But I'll warn you, if I don't think I'm being too lewd or rude, I ain't going to change. I see people coming on other people's streams saying, don't say dick or I'm leaving. That's it. Leave. Dick. I don't know. He's here. He's in Australia running around. He might have got kidnapped by a kangaroo or something. See, stepped out of your comfort zone to enjoy a better life has no effects whatsoever on a person. Basically, you have nothing to lose doing. What's the worst that can happen? That's right, Vinny. That's good, JoJo. I just don't want to offend any of my lady viewers on here. Nah, really, as far as like AdSense and all that shit goes and getting strikes, it don't matter. She ain't making anything anyway. Hi, Cab. Welcome, buddy. I always like to see Cab. Now, there's somebody that puts on a nice, welcoming stream. A lot of people could learn a lot from Cab 7's attitude. Yeah, you could get hit by a bus, Vinny. Yeah, you could. Good. I don't know, though. He's in a nice, what looks like a very nice residential area in Australia. He owns his own home. I don't see a bus going through there too much. Never know, it could be in Sydney or something. He was waiting for this response, huh? I don't know if I missed something you said or not. Stepping out of your comfort zone to enjoy a better life has no effects whatsoever on a person. Basically, you have nothing to lose by doing so. What's the worst that can happen? I agree. What is the worst that can happen? I try to step out of my comfort zone. Yeah, right. Well, no, that was it. That was it. It was it. Jump a little higher, Irene. You'll catch it. You actually weren't joking for once. His last comment. He was waiting for the response to that. You're all going to die sooner or later, so if you step out of your comfort zone, you're risking nothing. That's right. And I learned a long time ago, Vinny, that, my mother taught me too. She taught me a lot of things, that nothing good comes easy, and nothing easy shows how good you are. Look at that. Nothing good comes easy, and nothing easy shows how good you are. I mean, I've lived through cancer scares. I've lived through operations after operations after operations. I believe there's a day on your calendar that you're born with that you're going to die. You got a day you're going to born, day you're going to die, and yeah. But yeah. She said, who is Irene? Not what. Irene is Iron Firehorse, Jojo. What? Damn that mind fuck Vinny. He didn't mind fuck you. He didn't mind fuck you. You guys are waiting for a dirty joke, and he was acting for a response to what he said. Scroll back and read his last one, hon. Boom. Yeah. No. You want dirty jokes? He's got plenty of them, though. Louise, we've had some good people up in here today. Yeah, what? Mud Flaps up in here, Crimson Fantasy, you name it. A bigger channel still, Love it when these guys come in. A lot of my 420 community. God, do I love them guys. You live your life as a Viking warrior princess. You do, too. You do. You've got a lot of courage. You like me. You don't like to put your problems on blast. You know what I'm saying? That way, anyway. And I didn't even know you had a problem with your health. And I ain't even going to say what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you if you want to tell people. But because I didn't tell people. I tell people I had a cancer scare. Yeah. Okay, it was scary. Still is. Well, show chat. So I already know I'm not worthy of heaven, so the positive side is when I get to hell, I'm sure as hell going to try to side with the devil. You're worthy of heaven. You're worthy of heaven, buddy. You're worthy of heaven. There ain't no sin that can't be forgiven. No sin. Blow up the furnace pile of light. Well, not when, if, and you ain't. You ain't. Not in my beliefs. It's good and evil, and you guys are not on evil at all. That's why I get a kick out of these atheists that are devil worshippers. How can they be a devil worshipper if they believe in the devil? I mean, how can they be atheists if they believe in the devil? You can't have either one. You can't have one without the other. No more, I'm done. All right. I don't want to get told I have cancer. I'm just going to smoke like I already have it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The cigarettes, I understand it. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I didn't have lung cancer. It was kidney. Am I? Yeah, Destiny had a cancer scare too, or has cancer. I believe it was ovarian, right, Destiny? I've been praying a lot for her. I probably will agree with you on this. What you got for me? But, yeah, she's not the type to ask for help or look for pity or whatever. What did Timekeeper say? That was funny. I don't get told I have cancer. Oh, okay, yeah. That is funny. Aren't we despicable as humans just towards each other? Hell yeah. Hell yes, buddy. Hell yeah. Definitely. Nobody's got any empathy anymore for anybody else. They're all self-loathing. All about me. about me. But yeah, I did get I was looking at, my friend Jackie 420's, the channel the other day, it comes up, and then all of a sudden to the side of it, not in his channel, but beside of it, you get people that made, like, say, shout-out videos or whatever. It is. And I see a shout-out video from this guy, Shane LY Experience, from the Drunk News channel, who did the most bashing of the 420 community, and me, specifically. Pretty much all of them. And, you can only do it on the Drunk News Network, which you'll find you ain't seeing that much anymore, really, are you? Wonder what could have happened. Legitimate flags, folks. Legitimate flags is what happened. Thanks to my flagging guys, too. Look like I got cans in. Yeah, you could get it. But yeah, so, but I get a kick out of them, you know what I mean? They're bashing the 420 community all to hell, thinking it's a joke and that we suck each other's dick for subs and all this stuff. Then all of a sudden, somebody refers him to one of my friend's channels. He's over there, has a good time in the chats, picks up 20 subscribers or so in one sitting. And all of a sudden the 420 community is the best thing since sliced fucking bread. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, there's Brendan. Hey, buddy. He knows of the people I've been speaking with. They butchered him on fucking poor guy. They butchered him on SwearNet for no reason. Such kind looks and making any purchase anywhere. Yeah, I know, bud. 9 a.m. I don't... If you've been trying to reach me on Messenger, Brendan, I got rid of Messenger. It's Facebook Messenger. Google Plus me or something. Oh, that sucks, Irene. I can't bash the 420 community. My channel don't show it, but I have been deeply involved for a long, long time. I know. Right, you would be, right, exactly. And you don't have to dash them, you know what I mean? If you ain't about the 420 community and you make other vids, you can go over there and we'll help you and support you no matter what your genre of channel is. We will support you. And I shouldn't be speaking for Jackie, but what I'm saying I know he agrees with. But, we support anybody and, anybody that comes over there. But... when they go over there, when they go over there after they say they specifically hate the 420 community, it's a joke and this yada yada, then all of a sudden they go over there and it's the best thing since sliced bread. No, you ain't gonna benefit off them if I can fucking. You're gonna, you don't think I'm gonna put the fucking word in my friend's ear what that's all about? Come on now, of course I am. Me too, timekeeper, me too. Oh, and you guys out there, man, check out the Green 420 channel, too. People judge because of their lifestyle. That is so hypocritical of anyone to do that. I agree, buddy. I agree. They sit over there, you know what I mean, fucking lighting up saying, oh, I love crack. I don't fucking deny, you know what I mean, at the Drunk News channel. I don't say shit about that. I just did, but I didn't knock them for it. To each his own. But to knock somebody in the 420 community, these guys have left me fucking, death wishes on my fucking email. Death wishes when I told her, oh, hope it fucking kills you and shit. All because I threatened, all because I confronted a guy, this flat earth guy, because he said the Boston bombings were a fucking hoax, and I was at the fucking Boston bombings. My aunt's best friend lost her fucking leg, okay? I can't tell you who did the bombings. I can't tell you if the Zanaev boys were framed. I can't tell you any of that, but I can tell you that fucking bomb went off. I felt it. I mean, it was like a punch to the fucking head, and I was 3 blocks up the street. But, yeah. So I confronted him about that, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, I'm poof, getting a Gmail, wishing you were dead, don't come back on my channel, don't show up in the chats, we're not friends, we ain't enemies, just don't fucking come back. No, fuck you, I ain't afraid of them little pricks. It's too bad the cast members over there had some of the best cast members on the earth. We all love one of them, all of us. I don't even want to say who, but they've never been recorded because of weed. That's true. That's true. That's true. They weren't knocking use of it. They're sitting there using it. They were knocking us as a community as a whole. I know, Irene. I know. I'm sure. I believe you. That's just what they put out in the media, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get my rolling stuff here. A roll of smoke, actually. I wish it was another smoke. It's actually only a cigarette, but I can write that situation in a minute. But that's what I was saying. The Green 420 channel. Like, Alan specifically is his name. Came over, I did a collab with him on his channel the other day and stuff, and we had a lot of fun. He left me with some hella good fucking headband that he grows himself. And I just wanted to give the guy a little shout out time because he's a hell of a good dude, and ask everybody if you want sub to him too, because that's what friends do, you know? That's what friends do. We're all about support here. Try to be. Just like I don't know who's going to hear this, you know what I'm saying? Faze Banks didn't ask me to make this, but, he didn't tell me I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't going to hurt him, that's for sure. And, I'm bashing the biggest fucking growing, fastest YouTuber in history, Jake Paul. Dang it. You know what I mean? So, zero fucks. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but what are you talking about? However, networking. Okay, see, I hate that fading off like that. I couldn't even finish that whole thing before it fades off. Okay, now I know whom you're talking about. However, networking does work. I was so proud of Ben Inya for putting out his house and family in the name of peace and love. I know, Ben's a real good guy. Ben's a real good guy. Yeah, I was talking about the Shane LY experience. He's a dude that, fucking one of the dudes that runs the Drunk News Network, that have been doing nothing. Go watch any of their regular, I think their last broadcast was, no, the last broadcast I didn't mention it, but the one before the last, not their live streams, their videos. Huh? Get your guests out for, like to put up on having, I'm on welfare now, get your guest video, but I'd be able to ask him for trouble for sure. I don't know what you mean. Guest video, you'd be trouble for sure because you're on welfare. You lost me. But, you're talking to somebody with ADD too, you know what I'm saying? So, I ain't been diagnosed, but it's obvious. But who, like, I just forgot who came in. I was going to greet them, talk to your chat, and forgot it. Almost. Carriage, see? How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you show up when you do, because I know you're around still. That's our military folks right there, people. Over there protecting the front lines, protecting the front lines. In the front lines, protecting our ass. Oh, yeah. Shane LY Experience is a Drunk News Network dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's because he was over on another friend of mine channel acting like he's all nice here, too. Which is fine. I was hoping, I told him, I suggested that he stayed at that channel, hoping that he'd learn a little. Made at least 3 different videos in a row shit-talking Dean after his fallout with the DNN. See? Okay? 3 in a row. Shit-talking me, the 420 network. Oh, yeah. I was fake. I was a liar. I didn't have cancer. Oh, yeah. Next is, I owe that guy money for weed. Yeah, right. Okay. That guy donated me weed. And then I was reluctant to take that, okay? And then he said, well, I'll give you some. You sponsor my channel and run so many ads for me, okay? That was MatureChoice.com. Every video I did, I ran one, okay? I have to read that in a second, Brandon. They disappear too quick. But I ran it. They say I owe MatureChoice.com, a medical provider around here, money for weed. Well, when I couldn't afford it, you know what I'm saying? He said, well, it was on the house, either that or I said, well, I don't take it on the house, keep it. He said, well, then sponsor me and you can do it on your channel and pay me back that way. So every time I did, I let him sponsor my channel. I repped him every time. Now all of a sudden we have a fallout or I ain't allowed in the cast group anymore. And yeah, now all of a sudden I owe him thousands. No. Yeah, exactly. It's a weasel. It's a weasel. Oh boy. Kind of hard to explain. Craig. I almost said carriage again. I did say carriage. I never get used. I wish you'd just put a D at the end of that so I'd know what you're saying. I'll make it carade. I've never been good. That must be French or something. Courage. I don't, I like it, I guess, but I don't know. I like the meaning of it. I just never pronounce it right. That's the English language for you, though. Oh, he sounds like he, except after this. Irish, okay, yeah. Oh, cool. Courage. See, I thought they spoke English, too. Yeah. Shane L.Y. Experience and the Drunk News Network. I ain't got no problem saying their fucking name. Anybody else, if there's a problem, I ain't gonna say their name up here. I'll be like, ask somebody in the chat because the chats disappear. It is. But they got a lot of nice people coming into their chats and stuff, and it's too bad. There's a lot of nice people in the cast there. Oh yeah, one of my best friends was in the cast there. I met her there. Now, she don't want me giving her name, but she used to play a character on there called Down Syndrome Dina. Go check it out. You'll be surprised till you see. That's how I met her. I can tell you this. It's my 420 Hunty. Yeah, that's how I met her. So, I mean, I owe them a big thank you. I was thankful for them using my stuff and letting me on their show. You know? And then, then all of a sudden it was I made him shit videos. I didn't, he specifically said he wanted them raw, didn't want them edited, didn't want them touched, didn't want them this, and then when you send them that way, all of a sudden you're sending me a shit video. The guy's just a drug addict that don't know fucking, I don't think he remembers half of what he says. I mean, he's come on to Granny Monster streams when she's had Pet Monster on and stuff. She had Joker Fish on the panel, and he got him to sneak in the link, and then the next thing you know, that drunk's on there fucking coming in the chat, so I can giving everybody shit. Joker acts like he's fucking innocent. Let me clear, he's not. Nice guy, I thought he was too, but yeah, no, he's not nice. He does some stupid shit when he's drinking. He's biased. When it comes to Josh Lee, yeah, he's all Josh Lee. He will shit on his mother for Josh Lee. Probably has. I don't know why their loyalty rides with him so much. They ain't gonna get nothing out of him. Yep, that's the one, Craig. Yep. That's where they got 9 out of 10 of their viewers, was from the Tree Decks. They don't even have nothing to do with them no more. And then, I admit, he had a funny show. I thought it was funny, but it was a little too rough, you know what I'm saying? But, I've always been one that, fuck censorship. You know what I mean? You don't like, even if you didn't like what they were, I don't believe in censorship, But their stuff goes a little too far, to say the least. There's no place for it on YouTube, anyhow. They want to start their own internet channel, that's fine. But YouTube, things like that, they got AdSense. The big companies shut down on AdSense. Exactly shit like that. See, every time I gotta see this, I gotta hit this again. Yeah, exactly. I learned a lot about Shoot the Shit the other night. She came on. That's why I stopped bashing her. I pretty much understand her now. She came on at like 3 o'clock in the morning, thinking it was 9 a.m., thinking it was 9 p.m. and it was time for a chat. She had taken her meds, okay? Nothing wrong with taking your meds, but she had taken her meds, and I could tell which one she was taking. She was taking her benzos or Valiums or whatever. She was taking her meds. She slept right through 9 o'clock, wakes up at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, struggles out on the porch and says, "Come on, Ricky, we're time to live stream." And goes out there and she's in a blackout doing a live stream. And the only thing she could do was bitch about Takedown Man. Bitch. The lady says the guy robbed her. He robbed her. He hacked her. Got her a credit card number and bought shit from Google with it. Okay? So we posed the question. She said she called the police and reported them. Pose one question. Okay, if you called the police, it's going to be a police report. Okay? Screenshot the police report. Let us see it. Oh, that's not going to happen. You know why it didn't happen? Because it didn't happen, and she didn't call the police because there was nothing to report. Okay? That's why. When people won't back it up, scratch your head and go, what's Takedown Man do every time? And I ain't backing him up just because he's a friend of mine and I like him personally, and I do. Alright? But what's he do every time? Anything time he says something, he backs it up with proof. So, if they ain't going to provide you with proof, don't do it. Don't listen to them. I gotta pick up subs on. Oh, God! Oh, no. 4 or 5 days ago? Was that you that said that, Vinny? Oh, fuck. Oh, did you see him? I tell you what, talk to Jackie about it, because you know Jackie is. He'll let anybody. He's like me. I'd let my fucking worst enemy in here if they're being friendly. So I don't know, but if it was my channel and it was mine, get them the fuck out of here, because that's all they're after. You don't want your viewers over there. You know what I mean? But I have heard a few people mention him in his chat, so I think he's familiar with him now. Jackie's had enough drama of his own. You don't need any more. You definitely don't need any more. But they ain't gonna be treating his viewers good at all. And all they do is bash on people smoking pot. You know, there's another one, bashing on people smoking pot. They tore Angela up because she's smoking this bong thing, and we know nothing about weed. And they don't even know it's called. I don't smoke pot. I don't agree with smoking pot. Bunch of fucking drug addicts. Blah 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 blah. They can get the fuck off my porch. You know, ain't that right, Ricky? Yeah, but no, that. But anyway, what I learned about them. Hold on, I have to read back with that. I want to say what I've said, though I can't say it if I read that. But, not because I'll lose my train of thought. But, what I learned about them is they have nothing. You know what I mean? She wakes up in the middle of the night, and the first thing that's on her mind is fucking YouTube drama. They're just two country hicks, okay, that have no life or no exciting life, okay? And YouTube is their life, and they try to drum up drama and get, you know, and get their fucking, you know, their channel shown or whatever, more, you know. But, yeah, anything they say, just, it's literally like hearing it at the corner store from a drunk, you know what I mean? Don't even listen to it. I don't know why people sub up and listen. I mean, it's fun to watch a plane. It's, you know, people like watching car wrecks. They really do. But, I mean, other than that, hey, you know, I can't believe people would even, like, give an iota of fucking, you know, listening to what they have to say as far as, like, reporting shit of the news, or why anybody that had anything to hide would tell them, of all people. But, you know, I used to watch them when it was just a little country hick show. I support anybody, you know what I'm saying? I tried to help them, but, yeah. Tried to help them by watching, I should say. See, I missed all that, Destiny. By the time I can get over here, it's gone. Fucking thing. They need to be put out in a swamp boat and made hollow logs playing banjos. That's right. I like that. Rush is out. Good. Well, says he doesn't block trolls. I know. It's like when. Why do you have the wrench? You know why? A lot of people just give people the wrench just because it makes them feel better. Ah, vagina like a two-man canoe. Oh, no problem. Yeah, they would. They probably would. But I just, like I said, I have empathy for them. I do. I have empathy for them. They're just a couple of, you know, backwoods hicks in Georgia that, you know, if they're educated, they ain't all that bright. And I ain't trying to knock them for that either. But they exist. You know what I mean? When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you think about is, oh, Takedown Man said he's going to put me on a shirt and tell him. He was fucking kidding, dude. He was kidding. And that's the only thing they could talk about? You know? Give me a break. When you're trying to make, you know, your name off another channel, they are not probably brother and sister. They are brother and sister. What are you talking about? Probably. They are. They're twins. I dox myself to them people just like Dean did. Yeah. Right, exactly. I don't give a fuck either. Yeah, exactly. That doxing gets a kick out of me, you know what I mean? Dox me. I walk right out and fucking show them. Don't go to the house. Make sure you come to the camper. I gotta keep hitting that because it disappeared. Watch some of their videos and they were just evil, twisted, mean people. The mean to me. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. One day I was worried about you. I happened to be tuning in because they say, you know, the old saying, keep your enemies close and your friends closer. I was watching them and I see them trying to get Destiny to come up in their panel. Come on, Destiny, you want the link? You want the link? You want the link? I wanted to catch the link. I was going to grab it and come up for her. I really was. I almost did, but I was glad you didn't go on. Yeah, because telling you they're toxic. They are toxic. Toxic. I used to think Josh Lee was pretty witty and funny at times, but no. You wouldn't believe. Well, yeah, I guess you guys would maybe. I don't know, but you wouldn't believe how horribly mean that motherfucker can be. Wow, I've already ran an hour and 25 minutes. Awesome. Well, I don't give a fuck. Holy cow. I just missed 2 videos. I mean, 2 shots because look, now I got receipts. Bump, bump, bump. Wow. I don't know how we're going to do this. Alright, got to back way up here. Hold on. Maybe take turns one at a time. Wait for the other one to disappear and bring me one. I don't know what the fuck we can do. Ban me for saying one simple word? Okay. Fuck that. I'm smart. I know you are. I know you are, Destiny. The DNN, a very nice, total opposite of sadism or tasteless humor. Josh Leeds has told me many times to kill myself, which I found pretty helpful to my artistic process. You fucking rock, dude. I know he tells me to kill myself all the time. Nobody likes you. Kill yourself. Yeah, that's the way of looking at the silver lining. That's right. Oh, yeah, that was his last one. Yeah, nobody likes you. Kill yourself, motherfucker. You're hated. Blah, 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 blah. You're never going to make a penny on YouTube. Well, I ain't on here to make a penny, dude. You know what that guy exists for? He made his whole channel, his whole fucking channel, in hopes of getting on the cast of the Trailer Park Boys. Mm-hmm. They don't want no part of them. When you go on your channel and you fucking say, literally tell everybody, oh, I used to suck dick for heroin, do you think you're going to be put on a national broadcast television show? Think. Do you? Nah, I doubt it. Subscribe, Ranger Crit. Okay. What was that? Subscribe to Ranger Crit. Well, have you subscribed to us, Ranger? You're gone, buddy. I don't like that. Just a timeout. Just a timeout for Ranger Crip. Ask one of my mods to rep your stuff or something, you know what I mean? Don't just come in and say, you know, I never even heard of the dude. Subscribe to this. Anybody you guys know of? Heard of Ranger Crip? Yeah, see? Yeah. Right. There you go. When they were saying TDM hacked their account, I typed in receipts, please, and that was that banned. Yeah, that's when I got banned too. And then all of a sudden I noticed I was unbanned. And for some reason the fools let me back into their chat. They started out by exposing the first time I watched, well, one of the first times, when I started having trouble with them. Looks like a gaming channel? Okay, yeah, that's what it is. He's just spamming. I'm glad I blocked him. Okay. Thank you. You rock, Irene. But, when I first started checking them out was, I had to unplug that, it was getting hot. When I first started checking them out, they were exposing a channel called MD Outdoors, which stands for Military Dad Outdoors, okay? And, he might have been, getting videos, or, you know, the guy's married, he might have been getting, you know, girls to send him naked videos or whatever, but they accused him of fucking making sexual advances via video through Google Hangouts with their 16-year-old autistic daughter, specifically. I can even give you the time that they said it in a live stream. They haven't even taken the live stream down. Then when they found out they could get in trouble for their daughter being doing on them to begin with, okay, then all of a sudden, oh, we never said it was our daughter. We never said that. We never said that. Yeah, you did. And you go back and you say, look at your video right here at this time. Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, I'm watching it. Leave, you know. But, I'm sorry. I can't even... I feel bad because I can't talk to... Well, I can't respond to all these chats, but, like... I'm cool with Korea. I'm blue too, Korea. Oh, okay. What did Brendan say now? Brendan knows all... See, Brendan, they tagged Brendan for the simple reason they were jealous of what he was doing. Okay, he had his own little news program he was putting up. I think it was called the Tripped Out News or the Trippin' News or something to that effect. Sorry for not remembering, Brendan. I enjoyed it. I really did. And they, you know, and I think he was on swearing that before them too. And they came at him fucking tooth and nail, just for having his own news program because they had one and wanted the exclusive. You know what I mean? Well, don't come at Brendan. Go at the SwearNet if you want an exclusive. Did they promise it to you? Yeah. So Brendan, you know, tripped out news. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what? You know what I mean? The DNN was loosely based on several other programs that he's watched. You know what I mean? But either way, I don't care where you got your inspiration from. You know. They attacked him fucking left side, not down the middle. You know what I mean? And he gave him what for back. You know. And so ever since then, he's the infamous DNN troll, the SwearNet asshole, this, that. And it's not the case. You know who warned me first that I was gonna? He warned me that I was kicked out of the cast 3 months before they even told me I was. 3 months. I didn't say a word to anybody in the DNN. Not a fucking word to nobody. And then all of a sudden, everything he said, you know, started coming true. All of a sudden, you go to Collector, they had this secret cast group member page, cast member page on Facebook. All of a sudden, I couldn't get into it to get the links to go on or whatever. And I was like, why can't I get into the links or whatever, you know what I mean? Why couldn't I get on the secret page? No word, no word. Then, that's how you find out. You're kicked out right there. You can't, they just boot you out of the page. No explanation. No, we don't need you. Thank you for your time. Appreciate your videos. We're going to be not using them no more. Anything? Nothing. So I lived with that. I said, all right, I'm a viewer. I didn't mind anyway. A couple months goes by, they get this fucking flat earth guy up in there saying the Boston bombings was a hoax. I challenged him about it because I was there. And I'm kicked out and I'm an asshole, die, you hated, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. See, he knows exactly. 24 hours on August 12th, see? But yeah. So, yeah, it's okay. So when, you know, like I said, when Faze Banks called me yesterday, and I didn't even know he had a bigger channel. I've heard of his channel, but I didn't know it was the same person that I had known in Mass. That, and just wanted somebody to talk to. I could relate to what was going on with him. I really could. I think he just wanted somebody that weren't famous to talk to. You know what I mean? Somebody that knew him when he weren't famous, that was going to treat him like they always were. Oh, it was Karade that said that. Wow, it's August 24th, August. 2400, yeah, you throw me off with that one, Craig. I look at 2400 and I'm going, what's 2400? I can't even, math is not good. I don't know military time. I just know it's military time. What time, actually, I don't know. Fucking flat earth, how the fuck does that work? Right, flat earth, I know. You know what I think they do? I don't think they believe the earth's flat. I think they just believe that their point is trying to believe, and I think their point they're trying to make is look, I can make you believe via my intelligence and debating with you, I can convince you that the fucking earth is flat. The most ridiculous thing on earth, I can convince you it's true if you talk to me long enough. I think that's the point they're making. Indigo, hi. That guy that's on there, I know he isn't that stupid that he believes the earth's flat. He's very intelligent, you know. But he calls himself sub-genius. Oh my God, fucking pat yourself in the back, dude, you know. 12 p.m., okay, now I know what you're talking about. It's the 20th, 12 p.m. I don't know what the date is here today, 19th, I think, 18th, 19th. Yeah. Yeah, I said hi to Indigo. Yeah, we love Indigo TV channel. You guys recognize him when I tell everybody to sub up, of course, but you got another account? Come back in that account and sub up again. I like that. That's funny. But how long have we been running? I'm going to sign off here pretty quick. I got some shit I got to get done, obviously. Oh, I ain't getting the time here. But, first bong rip, yep. But maybe we can do this again tomorrow. Like, the annual will be going on tomorrow. 11 a.m. every Sunday, right here, every Sunday. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look up what time it is in Maine. You know what I mean? Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. 420 Monster Dean channel. 1 hour at least every Sunday from now on. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So you can look forward to that tomorrow if you do look forward to it, I hope. But I'm going to be coming back at you then every Sunday. And yeah, so you can run at it that way, you know. And like, I'm just trying to think. I can handle, like, if I do a Google Hangouts, it'll take one person, and before it starts tallying up, I can put one person on the panel before it starts fucking up. I can do that, but I won't be able to read the chats, won't be able to talk to the chats, I won't even be able to see if the chats are there. But I can put somebody on the panel, they could talk, give out their subject, we could have interaction, you know what I'm saying, between each other. Like Brandon wanted to come on and do his report or whatever, you know what I mean, about his experiences, and I want to give him that platform, and I'm willing to. I won't do it tomorrow morning, but like, shoot me a Gmail, Brendan. If you got my Gmail address, because I know you say not be scared of Facebook. I'm not scared of Facebook. I'm scared of losing my kid. You know what I mean? Facebook has literally had shit come up in court for me in family court. I won't risk it again. How do I contact you, Dean? All lowercase. Deanfrost54@gmail.com. Exactly. And if the Earth's flat, how the fuck did we get gravity? You know what I mean? You got hit by a snake about 6 hours ago, but I won't bit the snake. What? Holy fuck. Hold up, guys. Stop typing. I'm losing the one I want to read. I am Firehorse. I got bit by a snake about 6 hours ago, but I won. I bit the snake back. I lived and the snake died. And I cooked it. It was good. It was a good dinner. Awesome. Did you get that, Brendan? All lowercase. DEANFROST54@gmail. That's another thing, you know what I mean? You were instantly banned. Anybody that even associated, even said the word Brendan in their fucking chat, boom, bounced. It's like, why? You know, I mean, who gives a fuck? I mean, there's a guy with maybe 1,000 subscribers, 1,200 subscribers. Good job, you know what I mean? He got them all for free from being, you know, the tree dicks giving him a shout out. And all of a sudden he thinks he runs the world, you know, and can treat people like shit. And I don't know. I don't know why. They got a lot of good cast members over there. I don't know why they ain't concentrating on their own channel and why they're giving videos to help his network out. He's been promising, he's got this beer box, liquor box that he's going to give away as a pack when he gives each his. First it was 1,000 subs, then it was 1,200. He keeps upping the amount. He never gives the friggin' thing away. There ain't nothing to give. It's a scam. That's what I was saying with Dems. Still, Big Dems. He's been making this movie Red Room for what? 3, 4, 5 years, something like that. Keeps getting t-shirt money, t-shirt money, t-shirt money, t-shirt money. Nothing's ever made. Nothing. It's funny, ain't it? Hold up. You guys, whoa, holy fuck, I can't read all these. Okay, don't blame you, Dean. Good morning, Charade Monster. Laugh my ass off. Yes, I'm emailing you right now. Me? No, I was talking. Thank you, but I was, I don't know who you're talking to me. I was talking to X of the network. Oh, that is Brendan. Okay. I'm just hanging out, Indigo. If you get bitten by one of our snakes, most likely no good ringing in the ambulance. Better ring relatives to say goodbye. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, he's in Korea, so I don't know what they got over there, but it can't be good. Snakes are never good. I hate the fucking sons of bitches. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We ain't supposed to be talking about that, Irene. Just a heads up. That's why he's in a hole. He ain't even supposed to be on here. Good. You got some meds. Awesome. I'm here trying to help the world by hiring frequencies. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck that means, buddy, but thanks for trying to help. Fucking Brendan. Don't bother explaining on here, buddy. I'll never understand, or I won't have time to, read it before somebody else will type something and it'll disappear. But I'm gonna have to maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think of this chat situation, how I can fix that. Because that's my big thing here is interactive chat. I like to interact with you guys, you know. See, like there, 2 just disappeared because 1 popped up. Whoa, back up. Craig, it's all good. Got some ads. Nice, I'm here trying to help the world. Okay, got that. So, okay. Okay, you sent an email. All right, put 15 rounds into a tiger snake. I was going to make a belt out of him. Believe it or not, he got away. Wow. I don't know, buddy. How are you on that account now? I just remember you saying next to the network. I wouldn't even know it was you. But I'm going to try to do a roll call here and sign off. Maybe I can do it this way. Let's see. We had Brendan S. from the Tripped Out News on SwearNet. Check that shit out anytime. His Facebook page, check it out. I want to rep him more. The more it pisses off other people, the more I love it. He's a good guy. I don't give a fuck if it didn't. I'd still do it. Crade Monster. Oh, man. Love having you guys here. Vinny G. Strange Destiny. Iron Horse. Fire Horse, of course. She's my mod. She's always up in here. God bless her. I love her to death. Anybody? Oh, of course we had fucking people making clouds with mud flaps. Go check that channel out. He's one of the best weed tubers on YouTube, honestly. You want to know about strains and anything? Like, he's intricate. Like, puts on such a mellow. It's a good atmosphere to get high with. I enjoy his stuff so much. So we had making clouds with mud flaps. Timekeeper 420. We had Swamp Man on here, Swamp Man 420. All kinds of good people. But anybody I forgot, I apologize. And I love all you bastards. And we'll be back again tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, smoke more, hate less, right? Peace out. Vinny, by the way, you put up a live, I'll come talk to you, buddy. Well, I love doing your live streams, you know. We'll shoot the shit in the chats if you want, all right? I'll be looking for them. I'm going to go hit your notifications again, so I'll start getting notifications when you're on again. I ain't been getting none. So, with that, peace out. Love all you guys, man. You take care of yourself, Destiny. I love you, darling. All right, Vinny. Peace out. Keep doing what you're doing, everybody. Smoke more, hate less, right? Peace.